Folks, in my 20 years in the league, I've seen deals, trades, and roster upheavals that shook the NFL to its core, but let me tell you what's brewing right now. It's on a different level. I've got insider connections. I've analyzed every tape, every whisper, every move. What's happening right now in San Francisco? It's not just a rumor, it's an impending earthquake. I guarantee you, the league's best-kept secret is about to explode into the open, and if you think this is just another off-season chatter, you're in for a shock. The next few days. They're going to be a roller coaster, and trust me, what's about to surface will change everything we thought we knew about the 49ers' future. So buckle up, because I'm about to take you behind the curtain, and what you're about to hear, absolutely unprecedented. But first, if you're serious about staying inside this game, about knowing every move before it hits the headlines, you need to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and activate that notification bell right now. Only for those truly in the know, we're on the verge of something colossal. The insiders already know, do you? If you want to be the first to crack the code, if you want to see what the league's shadowy movers are planning behind closed doors, then don't waste another second. This story, it's the biggest puzzle piece in years, and I'm not holding back any secrets. Watch to the end, because what's coming might just rewrite the NFL history books. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, because behind every great league shakedown, there's a story, a tale of needs, ambitions, and a pursuit of greatness that can't be stopped. And right now, the San Francisco 49ers are sitting on the edge of a football precipice. It's a team that's achieved so much under Kyle Shanahan's brilliant leadership: multiple division titles, playoff runs, NFC championship appearances. Yet, despite all the gold and glory, they're missing that one final piece. That elusive ingredient to push them over the top and finally claim that shiny Lombardi trophy they've chased for nearly a decade. And what's truly unsettling? Their roster constraints, cap gymnastics, and recent coaching upheaval point to an undeniable truth. They're about to make a move that no one sees coming. A move that could redefine their future. Let's break down the situation with surgical precision. The 49ers, as of early 2026, are sitting on a roster with some glaring weaknesses. Their offensive line, historically a strength, has become more fragile. Trent Williams remains a beast, but injuries and age are creeping in. The interior line, especially at guard, faces instability. They've relied on high draft picks like Spencer Burford and Jake Brendel, but consistency is still a question mark. Remember last season's pass protection issues? Opposing defenses exposed their vulnerabilities, especially in critical third downs and red zone scenarios. Data backs this up. The San Francisco offensive line allowed 49 pressures in 2025, ranking inside the bottom 10 for the league's elite trenches. When your quarterback, Brock Purdy, thrives off clean pockets, the line's fragility becomes a non-negotiable problem. Analytics confirm it. Their pass block win rate hovers around 52%, well below championship standards. Then there's the running game, anchored by Christian McCaffrey. While still a force, the aging core and injury risks threaten to curtail the explosiveness that's been their bread and butter. The wide receiver core. Talented, sure, but lacking that dynamic perimeter threat that can stretch defenses consistently. And don't tell me Sky Moore or John Jennings can fill that role long-term. Their tight end options, though solid, lack that game-breaking element that can exploit mismatches against top defenses like Philadelphia or Dallas. And what about the defense? Veteran stars like Nick Bosa anchor their pass rush, but the secondary's consistency has been patchy. Their coverage units allowed a league-average 0.98 opponent passer rating when targeting in 2025, but their tackling and situational awareness still need refinement. With Robert Sale's departure, their defensive coordinator vacancy now looms large. The team's identity is built on aggressive front seven play and versatile coverage schemes, but in 2025, they suffered from lapses, especially in critical moments. The league's best teams are evolving into faster, switch-heavy units. San Francisco needs to match that evolution. Their overall defensive DVOA in 2025 ranked 12th, respectable, but not enough for a Super Bowl push. Now, in a league dominated by shiftings, matchups, and micro-movements, what do they need in the worst-case scenario? An injection of talent, an upgrade that's not just incremental but transformative. Something that can plug their gaps, elevate their scheme, and give Shanahan that extra edge. That's precisely where I believe the missing piece exists. And here's where it gets truly intriguing. That missing piece. It's not just a star, not just a veteran reclamation. It's someone who embodies resilience, technical mastery, and youth. Someone capable of fitting into Shanahan's complex offensive schemes and elevating the entire offense overnight. That player, Peter Skoronski, the Northwestern product, the Pro Bowl caliber guard, the young phenom with the potential to be the fundamental difference maker. Yes, you heard me right. Skoronski, a player I've analyzed extensively, is the linchpin of this massive trade puzzle. And no, this isn't just some speculative rumor. It's a carefully calculated chess move, built on insider intel, advanced metrics, and a crystal-clear strategic vision from the 49ers front office. Now, let's dig into the film because this is the real meat, the core of the case for Skoronski in a 49ers uniform. You want to know why the league's top scouts and analysts are raving about this kid? Let's start with his tape. At Northwestern, Skoronski was a revelation, a technically refined blocker who excels in pass protection, with an elite finesse that most offensive linemen dream of. Against top Big Ten edge rushers, remember the names. He held his ground with a calm, calculated approach, his footwork instinctive, his hand placement precise. In 2022, he earned the first unanimous All-American honor in Northwestern history, a testament to his dominance. Watching his game tape, you see a player who's not only athletically gifted, rated 83 in pass block finesse by Madden 25, but who displays superior awareness, 79, and toughness, 87. His strength, unmatched for his age, consistently overpowering college defenders with an uncanny balance of power and technique. Advanced stats, they scream his potential. A run-block win rate of 78%, pass protection efficiency of 92%, and a grade of 88 in overall blocking by PFF in 2024. Those numbers are NFL-ready. Scouts praise his core strength, competitive mindset, and ability to adapt at the next level. His arm length may be slightly shorter than prototypical OT standards, but he's transitioned seamlessly from tackle to guard, showcasing versatility that Shanahan's staff loves. Can you see how this kid could be the perfect missing puzzle piece for the 49ers interior line? His college dominance and pro-ready skill set make him a prime target for a team seeking an upgrade on the interior. Now, let's talk about the mechanics of a potential trade. How do you pry Skoronski away from the Titans? Here's the blueprint. The Titans, in a rebuild phase and holding on to their high draft pick assets, might be tempted to move a core player for premium future assets, a high first-round pick, a promising safety, or a defensive end. The 49ers. They've got cap room, draft capital, and a short window with Purdy, McCaffrey, and an elite defense. Their offer, likely a package involving a first-rounder, a mid-round pick, and a young developmental player or two, perhaps a linebacker or corner in exchange. Salary cap-wise. Skoronski's rookie deal makes him a flexible piece. His cap hit in 2026 should hover around $7 million, a bargain for a player of his caliber. The winners. The 49ers close their glaring gap at guard, solidify their front line, and send a message across the league. They're not just contenders, they're the team to beat. The Titans, meanwhile. They acquire picks to jumpstart their rebuild, and perhaps even a young defender or quarterback to be part of their future plans. The risk? Minimal, but the reward is astronomical. But what about scheme fit? Shanahan's offense is lightning fast, demanding versatile linemen who excel in zone-heavy blocking and can adapt on the fly. Skoronski, he checks every box. His film shows him as a chess piece in Shanahan's scheme, someone who can pull, climb, and reset with ease, creating lanes for McCaffrey and setting the tempo for the entire offense. His comparable players. Think of zoned-in guards like Zach Martin or Joel Bitonio, but with a youthful, high-upside profile that's rare in the league today. Worst-case scenario. He struggles initially against NFL power, but his elite awareness and technique give him a high ceiling. Best case. He becomes a perennial Pro Bowler, anchoring the line for the next decade and making defenses shudder at the thought of rushing inside. And here's the final kicker, the impact on the 49ers' future. This isn't just about plugging a hole, it's about establishing a dynasty. With this move, they send a message to the league that they're not just contenders, they're building a championship core with vision. The media will call it a genius move. The fans, they'll see their team evolve into an offensive force the league can't handle. The NFL's landscape. It'll shift with the 49ers climbing to another echelon of dominance. The league's best defensive coordinators will lose sleep trying to contain this line, and every opponent will know. The 49ers are no longer just a good team. They're about to become unstoppable. So what's my verdict? This is a deal that has to happen. It's about timing, vision, and seizing the moment. Skoronski's combination of technical mastery, athleticism, and youth makes him a perfect fit. The trade, it's not just feasible, it's inevitable if the 49ers want to cement their legacy. Keep your eyes peeled over the next few days. You'll see whispers turn into official reports. And when it happens, mark my words, history will remember this as the move that defined a dynasty. And trust me, the league's biggest players are counting on it. The question is, are you ready to witness history being made? Because what's coming next, it's beyond anything you've seen before.